Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Moustache by Rochas EDP. I only have a decant here. I've been thinking of reviewing this fragrance for a while now. Now, this fragrance, Rochas, is actually an iconic name. The original Rochas Eau de Toilette came out back in the 40s or 50s. I can't remember who the original perfumer was, but this is considered a Hall of Fame fragrance, Rochas Eau de Toilette. The Eau de Parfum is actually a very interesting fragrance, and truth be told, I've been thinking about doing this review since autumn last year. It smells brilliant in autumn, but actually it's been smelling amazing. At this moment in time, it's about 10-11 degrees here. It's actually smelling very nice. So I thought, let me review this because it's been in my to review list for a while now. So let's start. Now, Rochas Moustache Eau de Parfum came out in 2018, and the perfumer is someone who's really impressive. I've been sort of looking at her work. I've reviewed probably none of her work, but I've smelled quite a few of them, and I'll be reviewing a few of them very soon. So, her name is Natalie Gracia Chetto. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this name properly. 2018, and she's done some good work. For example, Burberry Brit, I believe she's done that. She's done Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky, which is one of my favorite fragrances. I haven't reviewed it and it's discontinued now. I'll still review it. She's done this, obviously, and she's done a few more, and I've sampled them. So her work is quite impressive, really, literally. And she really does well with ambery woody fragrances. This is exactly that, an ambery woody fragrance. So I've got a dry down, but as you can see, I've got a 5 ml decant, which is almost, I've lost about half of it. So I've got a lot of experience with this fragrance. I might get a full bottle as well. So let me do a fresh spray on the dry down. So it will smell a little bit different, but it's very, very nice. Oh, the moment I spray it, I get pink pepper and orange, but it disappears very quickly. What I get is Bulgarian rose, and it's coupled with cedar or artificial cedar or amber wood kind of a smell. And as I said, Natalie is extremely experienced with spicy, warm, ambery scents. This smells like pepper orange mixed in a jammy texture. Bulgarian rose is very spicy, rich rose. I've got real Bulgarian rose oil. It smells very rich and it's very spicy. So Bulgarian rose adds to the spicy texture, and it's very jammy. Almost smells like, or the texture, if you like, is like chili jam, right? Very delicious, very almost gourmand territory. And that chili jam smell is soon joined by a note of tea, which is not mentioned in the notes breakdown, but I smell distinct black tea. So that warm character of the fragrance is even enhanced even more. Yeah, this is a superb fragrance in terms of how it smells. The texture of the fragrance is amazing. It's compared to Bentley. For some reason, Bentley is more vanilla, and this fragrance uses a lot of vanilla, which comes later on. Okay, so that woody, jammy smell mixed with tea-like smell is what you will get for the first 45 minutes or so, right? Pink pepper as well. It's very peppery. So if you smell it on spray it on a day when it's really sunny and a little bit warm, you'll get a lot of pink pepper. Almost headache-inducing. Can be. In the middle stages, the fragrance, as I said, develops slowly into a woody, airy, spicy kind of a smell. And then the ambery texture of the fragrance comes in later. In about 2 hours' time, you get a sort of benzoin-like smell. If you smell benzoin smells a little bit chocolatey, vanillic, woody smell. Little chocolatey. And then vanilla, of course, and patchouli. And patchouli is what the fragrance gives this fragrance its spicy character in its dry down. So all in all, vanilla, patchouli, spicy, sort of chili flake-like smell with woods is what you will get. It's very warm, inviting, seasonal fragrance, very nice, very apt for the season. And so it's very spicy, woody, vanilla, superb fragrance. Really, really nice fragrance. Really, really comforting, enjoyable. Somebody who likes to wear fragrances where they're appreciated for their beautiful taste is what this fragrance is all about. Fantastic fragrance. Okay, so ups and downs. Upsides. The fragrance has been created with company in mind. You want to be in company of people when you wear a fragrance like this. People would be drawn to your choice of fragrance. Very nice, very inviting. The second thing about this fragrance is it's restrained fragrance. It's not a shouter. And because of that restrained nature, you would want to wear this when you are having conversation in close proximity. And that will give you the compliment. Yeah? It's about drawing people closer to you. Downsides. It doesn't have the projection or the longevity. So longevity is about 6 hours. The projection is maximum an arm's length, maximum. And it recedes further and further as the time passes by. So if you're into fragrances that you would want to wear in a room where you enter the room and everybody sees, oh yeah, he's so-and-so, this fragrance is not for you, right? It will not get you that satisfaction that you're wearing a fragrance and everybody's noticing you. The second thing is price point. I saw this fragrance listed about a couple of years ago when it came out, and it was in the 36, 38 pound category for 125 ml. This thing has gone up, right? So the prices I'm seeing now is like crazy. 70, 80 pounds for 125 ml, which is not the kind of price I would pay for this fragrance. Yeah, this is a nice fragrance, but I wouldn't pay 75, 80 pounds. Right? So the value for money is a little bit low than it used to be. Seasons, cold weather, not too cold because it's already restrained and it hasn't got the legs to cut through sub-zero temperatures. So cold weather, coolish weather, less than, let's say, 15, 20 degrees, and obviously not too lower than, let's say, 5 or 10 degrees. Yeah, if it goes sub-zero, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. I didn't. Occasions to wear evening time. If this is an evening time scent, it's got a lot of pink pepper. If you spray during daytime, you might get a little bit of an upset nose, bit of a ticklish nose, that kind of thing. It screams to me as an evening scent. Where to wear this? Where you are in close proximity to people. So date, brilliant. Not clubbing. Just any other occasion than clubbing, really. Shopping. It has this warm, wonderful fragrance. If you hide it under your coat, two sprays on your shirt and then wear a coat on top of it, it just oozes sex appeal. When you walk around, when you move, it's just beautiful. It smells really good. And what else should I cover? Covered all aspects, haven't I? So, marks out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. This is a very good fragrance. It used to be very attractive in terms of prices. Prices have gone up. It's a little bit hyped as well. So, a 7 out of 10. I hope you enjoy the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.